Michael was a force of nature. It's really hard to describe him. There was nobody else like him in the whole world.
Ethan was always funny. He just kept us all laughing all the time.
He ended up going to college at MIT, which was like his dream place because he was a computer scientist.
We look back on like videos of me when I was a kid, and it's very just energetic, kind of zany kid. You know, I was just living my life to the fullest.
You know, do you want me to talk right now about the warning signs that we didn't know about?
He had a hoodie that he wore all the time, and I saw him that weekend without his hoodie, and you could see his ribs. He was definitely unhealthy looking all of a sudden.
So last year, we saw him in April, and he was thin. And you know, of course, in retrospect, that should have been a huge red flag.
And I called Monday to get him an appointment, and they said, well, we can see you Friday. And I said, we've got to get him in today.
There was one weekend in the middle of September where we didn't reach him all weekend, and we were a little bit worried.
I was very scared for Ethan. I didn't want to lose him, and I knew he was really sick.
And then the next thing I knew, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, September 26th, when Tom, it just came to me. You know, I just heard like a loud noise, like him was jumping out of bed, and I said, Tom, are you all right? And he said, no, I'm not all right. Mikey's dead. Of course, we were frantically calling the coroner to find out what they knew, and they called us back right away, or we reached someone right away, and the investigator told us it really looked like diabetes.
I wish we'd have diagnosed him sooner. I don't know what would have happened if we'd waited another 5 days to diagnose him.
I said to Tom, like within a day or two, I want to wait to find out what the coroner says, but if it was type 1 diabetes, then I want to find out, you know, how many people does this happen to, and I want to get involved to make sure that this never happens again.
Oh, I think ASK is incredibly important, and I'm so proud to be helping get the word out.
We had no idea. If we had any idea about this, he would not have died. I mean, there's just no way this would have happened.
You know, I think that the ASK program here is great, and I think parents need to get their kids screened for something like this, because I wish I would have known.
It sounds like it would have saved my son's life. You know, so ASK is wonderful, and I hope that everyone in Denver takes advantage of it, but what I really hope is that it becomes part of pediatric care so that every child is tested.
Early diagnosis is so key to with this disease. There's so many people who don't know.
My goal is to be a pediatric endocrinologist, just because of all the people here who have made a difference in my life. Because of them, you know, my diabetes isn't bringing me down. I'm able to live my life to the fullest, and I want to be able to do that for some kids someday that had to go through what I had to go through.
Thank you.